Bob Weinstein and Harvey WeinsteinCredit GettyMark von HoldenCharlie May 20171121T210737Z 20171121T210737Z. In his latest piece, Farrow dives deep into the system of settlements and payoffs Weinstein and those supporting him used to keep stories of harassment and assault out the news. Farrow reports that, in exchange for $1 million, Filipina-Italian model Ambra Battilana Gutierrez signed a non-disclosure agreement to stay quiet about the time Weinstein allegedly groped her breasts and attempted to slide his hand up her skirt. "I didn't even understand almost what I was doing with all those papers," Gutierrez told him. "I was really disoriented. My English was very bad. All of the words in that agreement were super difficult to understand. I guess even now I can't really comprehend everything. I saw him shaking and I realized how big this was. But then I thought I needed to support my mom and brother and how my life was being destroyed, and I did it," she said of Weinstein's attorney. "The moment I did it, I really felt it was wrong. I felt pressured," Gutierrez said, when her attorneys had advised her to accept the settlement, after the Manhattan District Attorney's Office decided against pressing charges. "I was forced by the fact that newspapers completely bashed me, by the fact that I was alone, by the fact that I was 22 years old." The Weinstein confidentiality agreement is perhaps the most usurious one I have seen in decades of practice, an attorney familiar with the agreement told The New Yorker. Gutierrez was just one of many women Weinstein apparently silenced with money and non-disclosure agreements over the least 2 decades. He used these kinds of agreements with employees, business partners, and women who made allegations, women who were often much younger and far less powerful than Weinstein, and who signed under pressure from attorneys on both sides, Farrow wrote. Repeat offenders are able to operate under a cloak of silence with the help of non-disclosure agreements. Samuel S. Stryker, a professor of law at New York University, who focuses on employment issues, said, "Some of the Yule harassment settlement payments were underwritten by Weinstein's brother and partner, Bob Weinstein, which was a move that helped conceal the payment from executives at Miramax and its parent company, Disney, as well as from Harvey Weinstein's spouse," Farrow writes. The article reports one of these payouts in the 1990s saw Bob dipping into his personal bank account for £50,000, roughly $600,000 today, to be split between 2 female employees in England who accused Harvey Weinstein of UAL harassment and assault. In the past, Bon Weinstein has denied any previous knowledge of his brother's alleged behavior. "I'm ashamed that Harvey is my brother, to be honest, and I am ashamed that these are his actions," Bob Weinstein told The Hollywood Reporter. "I have a brother that's indefensible and crazy. I want him to get the justice that he deserves." Farrow's report calls into question that and other assertions the producer's brother has made. A former Miramax executive told Farrow it was implausible that Bob Weinstein did not know about the nature of the allegations, which were reported to the company. Nonetheless, he claimed ignorance in an interview with The New Yorker, saying, regarding that payment, "I only know what Harvey told me, and basically what he said was he was fooling around with 2 women and they were asking for money. And he didn't want his wife to find out, so he asked me if I could write a check, and so I did, but there was nothing to indicate any kind of UAL harassment." Bob Weinstein is currently under fire for his own alleged UAL misconduct. He continues his position at the brothers Weinstein Company, though the continued existence of that film studio is very much a day-to-day question. More in